It's that time again. That's right. It is Indian Wells and she is back again. It's Alexandra Eala ready for her Indian Wells debut. And she's a seed in this tournament. And she's playing in the second round against none other than Dayana Yastremska. That's right. It's a tough opening match. This is the preview. Let's go through it. That's right, and if you haven't done so yet, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Here we go again. Buckle up. It is the ride that never disappoints. Alexandra Eala, she is up against Dayana Yastremska in her first ever match at Indian Wells. And there's been quite the storm brewing, and the storm is the fan base of the Philippines, which travels everywhere that Eala seems to play. And we see her doing the desert grind. This is what they're calling it. The Filipina tennis star puts in the work on the iconic Indian Wells tennis garden as she gears up for her debut at the tournament. And you can see her here on the practice courts. Lots of people traveling there to go and watch her just practice. This is how big it is. She is probably the biggest name in women's tennis right now. And despite not having any large titles, she is carrying the hopes of a nation. And it's just inspirational stuff. And just hoping that she gets better and better with every big tournament she plays. But yeah, you can see here, there was only standing room at the practice. Most players would be happy to have this at a big match, a final. This is Eala practicing, and this is how many people show up. It is absolutely wild. And like the BNP Paribas Open have even said, inspiring a nation. And this is a great little clip that they put out. And they're just a lot of the fans just talking about how she has just brought the whole nation together, that they all gather to watch her play her matches. They put it on, they have dinner whilst it's on, family gatherings, friends, lots of people all just joining together. Some people subscribing to the tennis channel for the very first time just to catch a glimpse of Alexandra Eala and not wanting to miss a moment of her rise. Somebody else quite influential in the Philippines has spoken out too. It is none other than Manny Pacquiao. That is right. And he's just said he is so proud of Alexandra Eala, showing that Filipino fighting spirit. And this was after her great run in the Dubai Tennis Championships. And what high praise from someone, an absolute legend in boxing and the biggest sporting star from the Philippines. Well, we're here to talk about not boxing, but tennis. And she is up against Yastremska, who actually had to play an opening round match. And she did it in convincing fashion. She took out Zhang Shuwei, and it was 6-3, 6-2. And she was formerly the world number 21, currently sat at number 52, and she holds 3 singles titles. But they did meet once before, and this was last year. I don't know if you remember it. It was on the grass of Eastbourne in the UK, and it was a dominant performance. Remember, she got all the way to the final, Alexandra Eala, and she only just lost in that tiebreak to Maya Joint. But this one was a dominant win, 6-1, 6-2 on the grass. But it doesn't really mean that it's going to be as dominant this time round. Obviously, when you play somebody for the first time, there's a lot of unknowns. Will Yastremska have learnt from that first match? Will she be able to take something in to this next match? But Eala's got better since then as well. It is a very, very big match. The slight favourite is Eala on the odds, 1.8. And we've got Yastremska at evens, 2.0. Very, very close. But I think the whole crowd are going to be on Eala's side. There's going to be a big queue, that's for sure, for Stadium 3 tomorrow night, as I believe it will be a late start. It is a capacity 4,500 seat arena that she gets her match on, the biggest court that general admission tickets have access to. A late start following the 6 p.m. PT match between Jovic and Osorio Solano. Exciting stuff. So they're definitely giving her fans the opportunity to get to that match, to get a seat or somewhere to watch it. I'm glad that they're doing that, because we've seen some events where there's just big queues going all around the whole event. I'm sure it's going to still be big queues, but will there be a big performance? That is the big question. It is going to set up a potential third round match, as if you saw our preview, Coco Gauff could be waiting in the wings. She will have to play her second round match as well. I expect her to win that. I think she's playing Rakamova, but we could get the rematch. I'm going for the rematch. I think Alexandra Eala, it's a lot of weight to carry on your shoulders, but I think she does it. She does it with a smile, and when she gets on the court, there's just a fighting spirit that just pushes through. The nerves disappear, and just the grit and determination of wanting to win a tennis match. That's another thing the fans love about her. They love the fact that she never gives up. She shows the heart of a champion. And I think one day she will definitely have some big titles. So I'm going to be going for her to win this match. I think she does win this match, and I do think she wins it convincingly as well. I think it will be straight sets, not as dominant as last time, but I'm going to go for maybe a 6-3, 6-4, something like that. But I do think she will win in straight sets. But that's my prediction. Tell me yours in that comment section below, and tell me how excited you are to see Eala on one of the biggest stages in the world at Indian Wells. And tell me your predictions too. If you haven't done so yet, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you